Hi there, it's Louise with you of Timeless Craft Mother, and today I'd like to share a scrapbook layout process video created for A2Z Scraplets. Now this page I've entitled Love This, and I'm going to show you some techniques for using some of the wonderful chipboards from A2Z Scraplets. So what I've done is I've gone through my stash. I've started with a white cardstock background, and I'm going to add some Colour Blast shimmer dust in Lush and Sunshine. Now I've taken my craft mat, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to spread some of that on the craft mat, just really lightly, because you don't need a lot of this dust to get lots of colour. Now unfortunately my camera has stopped recording, and what I've done is I've sprayed that dust with water on the craft mat, and then I've swirled a paintbrush through it to mix that colour. So then what I've done is I've turned my cardstock upside down and I've dragged that cardstock through the colour. So you'll see that again here now, and I just keep adding water and adding layers until I get the look that I'm after. Now you can see at this stage that not a lot of the sunshine colour has come through. There's a lot more of that lush, it's more dominant. So I'm going to go ahead and add a little bit more yellow to this page, because green and yellow were the colours that I was originally going for. And it probably works out for the best because it helps the chipboard elements just to stand out a little bit more. So the first thing I'm going to do is take this doily and heat emboss that just with some white, and this white has got a little sparkle to it as well. So you'll see in the close-ups of this particular page that doily does end up with some sparkle. Now, my Love This title is going to get a coat of white gesso, and that's because I'm going to use my Tim Holtz Distress crayons to actually colour that chipboard. So adding that layer of gesso just gives the colour something to stick to, and it just makes it a true colour. I find if you don't gesso your chipboards, you tend to lose a lot of the colour into the actual chipboard itself. So I've cut my little doily in half, and I'm going to start to put this layout together. Now you'll see that initially I've started with it on the side, but just couldn't quite get it to look the way I wanted it to look. So off camera I've gone ahead and I've turned that sideways, and this is what the final layout ended up being. Now the Love This title did also get a coat of Bow Bunny glitter paste in yellow as well, so that just sort of enhances that Tim Holtz Distress crayon. Final stages of this layout are just to build some areas of interest. So I've got some flowers at the top, I've got my journaling down the bottom, got a little flare button there as well, a couple of flowers and textural elements, and the final step is just to add some yellow sequins around the page. So that's this layout completed. I hope you enjoyed that video from me. Lots of technique in there. I hope you want to try something new. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to check out A2Z Scraplets.